We're here today to interview the editor of the Hedingham Times, Maddi, to find out how her publications use, develop and challenge typical forms and conventions. So, in what way does your newspaper use and develop the forms and conventions of newspapers?
Well, the layout for starters. I focused mainly on the House Gazette as it was the most local paper for my area, and I took inspiration from the colours and layout. I followed the format of the House Gazette with advertisements for the local area, a sans serif font on the headline and a serif font for the main text, the story. I also followed the typical layout on the second page by including vital information like an index, weather report and editorial information in a column on the left, leaving room for the remaining stories. The use of a house style of red, white and black not only follow the typical conventions, but when paired with the logo, ties all my publications together.
How about your website?
Again, I followed the typical conventions of local newspaper websites and included advertisements for local businesses. I also included marqueeing texts and an equal amount of images and text to attract the reader's attention.
News sites usually focus on text. By using a lot of pictures, did you challenge the typical conventions of a local newspaper's website?
Not so much. I think I just developed it by using more interactive components. For example, the voting option on the website, which allows people in the community to get involved and have their say. Similarly, with the Week in Pictures component, it offers more interaction for the target audience.
Do you think you've challenged the conventions of the website?
In some ways, yeah. Main users of the local paper websites are middle-aged individuals. The Hedingham Times app that's available on all smartphones appeals to a younger audience than the usual readership demographic of local papers, as does the Twitter and Facebook page. These are all linked on the actual website, and I hope that it will encourage younger people from the local area to use the Hedingham Times site and allow them to keep up to date on local events through different social platforms.
And your poster?
I did consider challenging typical conventions and going along the lines of The Guardian's graphic design, but I decided a more original design would better suit a small rural community when my target audience were middle-aged people.
Thank you.